sa mga adjustment netong tropa. Mag-umarch on Coach Jojo Lastimosa. 20-point ball game, Coach Jolas. I don't think anybody could have predicted this unless you are in a Barangay Ginebra uniform. Tignan natin paano nangyari to through your Jolas clutch points.
Well, we saw our key points at the beginning of the game, that in order for Ginebra to win this game, they need again from their guards to produce. And for TNT, they need local support. And so far, none has really given Tony Mitchell support. Any support other than John Farios, who has 6 points, and John hasn't played a minute in the eliminations. And second one, the three-point shooting is what TNT does really well. But right now, in the last couple of games, they have not shot the ball from the three very well. And so far, there are 4 of 15, which is kind of below the average. And then domination of the guard matchup, because they have bigger guards than Ginebra. They're not doing that. Castro's not produced well, and LA is running around circles at the guards of TNT right now.
Talagang ito si Tenorio has been dominating the backcourt rotation netong talk and text. Tignan naman natin yung clutch points mo, Coach Jolas, para naman dito sa barangay.
Well, for Ginebra, they needed the guards to produce well tonight. And I'm talking about JJ, LA, Chris, and they have an X factor tonight in the name of Mac Barakel, who has given them 13 points so far. And for me, that's a check because LA has 16 points. And the second one, the key points for Ginebra is for Macklin domination, and he has dominated the rebounding, the passing, and he has made the free throws when it counts. And right now he has missed only 1 free throw. And that is a check for me for Macklin. And the last one, for Ginebra to win this game tonight, they have to limit, I'm talking about defense right now, they have to limit the local support of TNT, and they have done really, really well. And Castro has nothing to show for, Larry has nothing to show for, and even Jimmy has nothing to show for.
Third quarter now underway. Let's see if Barangay Ginebra can sustain or if TNT can finally find the antidote. Baracael, you mentioned him as one of the key guys at the first half, loses that leather to open this third quarter. Kasama ni Baracael si sexy na Macklin, Hatfield, Ellis, and Tenorio. Pinabantayan niya sina Castro, Fonasher, Peak, Reyes, at yung import na si Tony Mitchell. Hatfield on Mitchell. Mitchell trying to take that contact. Naiwasan siya ni H-Bomb. Tenorio to the H-Bomb.
What a pass by LA. Again, key adjustment coming off halftime dito kay Coach Al Francis Chua is putting Rudy on Tony Mitchell and going away from Kirby Raimundo.
Jason Castro finally gets a bucket from the field. It paid dividends para kina Coach Al Francis Chua back in game number 4. Yung Hatfield na nagbabantay dito kay Mitchell, especially in the end game. Dito, yun ang ginawa niya right from the get-go of the third quarter of play.
That was a tied ball game or a nip-and-tuck game na pinasok si Rudy right now. They want to preserve the 20-point lead para Ginebra, so they're thinking defense right now.
Mitchell gets by Tenorio, fouled from behind by LA as we send it over to Jessica Mendoza.
Mag-uwits with the imports going at each other na habang nakatayo yung mga coaches on the court. According to Ginebra's point of view, Coach Nash Rosella questioned Coach Al's presence on the court. Kaya naman at the start of halftime, sabi ng talk and text, Coach Alan Caigdicta was the one that crossed half court to get to Coach Nash, and obviously the tempers are getting very high. Sabi ni Coach Al, the only thing that talk and text can do right now is hurt us physically. And sabi naman ng talk and text, they feel that the other team keeps getting away with calls that they are not able to get away with, guys.
So yan nga po yung tension na namuo right at the end of that first half.
Pag ganito na game, you question a lot of things, and even the bench decorum, even the kung saan ka pupasok ka ba o hindi sa court, lahat kinu-question.
Ellis misses, Castro with a rebound. Talkadex down by 19. Reyes shovels it over, papunta kay Peak, hits the basket. This free throw coming up.
Well, we're seeing a little bit of the game of TNT, which is 11 seconds or less offense, and here Ryan Reyes creating something out of nothing and finding Ali Peak for the finish.
Mega Force play on, hatid sa inyo ng Mega Force, tibay at lakas. 7 points in the contest para dito kay Ali Peak. Babasa 16 ang abante ng Ginebra. Orbistondo on the move, gets it to Macklin. VMAC carves that space against Peak, gets the bounce.
That was a tough shot from Macklin. You know, he was bumped by Ali Peak, and it looked like he was fading away because of the bump by Ali, but he still was able.
Castro fouled in the act. Tungo siya sa ating free throw line for 2 shots.
This is not a good sign for Ginebra right now in terms of their defense, because for the last 3 or 4 possessions, TNT has gone to the basket, has penetrated their defense, and this is not the way to start the 3rd quarter.
Isgalan si Jason Castro sa kanyang unang free throws. Para kay El, checks back in para dito kay Ellis. Talking Tex playing minus. Etong si Jared Dillinger, of course, Alapag and Randy Del Ocampo still reportedly hurt. Pero para sa Barangay Ginebra din naman, wala rin naman si Mark Aguiwa and Billy Mamaril. Already saw action kaninang first half pero still playing hurt.
Yeah, and we have a lot of guys missing here, and for me, the most important guy, if indeed Ginebra goes to the finals, they would have to need Mark Aguiwa to suit up. And we don't know how much he's going to play. Mahirap sabihin ngayon because right now, even the warm-up, hindi natin nakikita sa Mark Aguiwa.
Mitchell off the spin now with a total of 20 points. He's picking up his offense, trying to give some semblance of life para dito sa tropang Texters. Tenorio on the move, kicks it out. Orbistondo hesitates, drives closer, gets it out the map. Here's LA. Couldn't hit it. Ponacerto Reyes. Natalisod ni LA Tenorio. Pang-apat na foul para dito kay LA Tenorio. That'll be a big blow para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Luis Alfred Tenorio playing one of his better games here in the playoffs.
At ayaw ni LA magpa-substitution, but the risk is just too high for LA to get his fifth. And they have a 15-point lead. Sometimes you're just going to manage the game well if you're leading by 15 or 20.
Pero no way should Ginebra just relax here or waste away the time. Napakahabang bakbakan pa neto. Parang dumulas yung pivot. Para dito kay Tony Mitchell. Still gathers himself for the 2 points.
Well, you cannot play better defense than that. But what really happened with Tony Mitchell?
Elastic Merrick gained. Third quarter of action. 8:30 remain. Etong Talking Tex nakangalampag na sa pinto ng Barangay Ginebra. Macklin spins, puts it off the glass. Napalakas. Ponacerto for the rebound. Mitchell asking for it. Castro decides to take it all the way. Just like that, Talking Tex is within 11 points.
Well, for Ginebra to withstand this rally or to remain at the lead, they have to take better shots, and they need to defend the ball really well.
Macklin with a big rebound. Ali Peak trying to keep in front of him. Macklin is fouled. Will through to the line for 2 shots.
And if you are Talking Tex, you cannot allow second chance baskets para dito sa Ginebra. And right there, Jason Castro goes to the basket, and Macklin getting his 6th or 7th offensive rebound.
Macklin delivers on the first free throw.
And he has not been missing his free throws. And that is big for Ginebra.
And that breaks this 13-2 run being put on. And TNT, split nga lang. Yung kanyang give shots on. 66-54, Ginebra by 12 points. Mitchell against Hatfield. Fading away off the spin. Macklin, nice box out on Ali Peak. Elterbrand over to Barakael. The one-hander. Mock delivers.
Nice find by JG. Barakael was right in the middle, getting the ball in stride, and Mac has that famous floater that he has.
Castro on the move. Castro, naunahan doon si Orbistondo.
Well, Jason Castro just overpowering Orbistondo on that play.
Orbistondo against Ponacerto, get it to the post. Macklin against Peak na naman. Out to Barakael. 10 to shoot para sa Ginebra. Barakael almost lost it. Picked up by Hatfield. But his pass goes all the way outside. Pagkakataon ng Talk and Text to come to within 10, maybe even 9 with a 3-point shot.
Ginebra's feeling the defense a little bit of TNT, and that's the pressure we're talking about, and even the pressure of holding a lead para dito sa Ginebra.
Castro against Urbistondo. Nilalamon ng buo ni Jason Castro ang depensa ni Urbistondo.
And going into our key points coming into this game, TNT needs to dominate the guards of Ginebra, and right now LA is not there to defend Jason Castro, and right now Castro is owning Jos Urbistondo.
Barangay Ginebra missing LA Tenorio on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Helterbrand wants to change that. Hatfield almost lost it. Hatfield bothered by Reyes.
We gotta love Ryan Reyes. As you see, Jason Castro over here is just super strong. You know, he's a guard, but he is actually as a power forward kind of strength.
Iba yung upper body, no? Yung upper body strength, that is.
Lahat malakas si Jason Castro, hindi lang upper body, pati lower body malakas.
Macklin, speaking of malakas, kabakbakan si Ali B. They get it to Barangay. Jumps it out, JJ for 3. Reyes tracks it down. Bonacher in the front court. Keegan Mitchell with him, stopping by, catch and shoot 3.
That would have been big. That would have gotten the lead to 7 points.
Barangay Ginebra dodging that bullet, up by 10 points. This crowd egging them on. JJ fouled in the act. Barangay Ginebra guards trying to do enough to keep Talk and Text at bay, at least hanggang makabalik si LA Tenorio.
And JJ hasn't scored really well in this game.
Coming off a tournament best 17-point performance last time around.
And his shot hasn't fallen tonight, but he is doing the right thing by getting the points from the free throw line. If you're struggling from your perimeter game, drive to the basket. I think JJ right now, even at his age, he can still get to the basket.
7 points in total here in game number 5 para kay JJ Helterbrand, just over the halfway mark ng ating third quarter. Talk and Text down by 12. Kanina 22 yan. Castro against Urbistondo na naman. Castro, that quick step. Definitely working for him. Problema, na-delay of game warning na naman ang tropa.
And you know why this is good for Talk and Text? When you see Jason Castro scoring, right now, he's giving Tony Mitchell a rest in terms of going to the basket, because it takes a lot on your body when you go to the basket every time.
Helterbrand once again, Ferriol switches out on him. Macklin, quick step! Bola tumama sa ulo ni Rudy Hatfield at babalik sa tropa.
Well, we're seeing the fight back from Talk and Text, and we kind of expect Talk and Text hindi talaga give up yung mga to eh. Nanggaling na sila dito eh.
Castro stretches, overshoots this time. Macklin gets it over to Helterbrand. Naunahan ni Reyes si Macklin sa bola. Di nga lang ma-control all the way to the sidelines.
Well, excellent read by Ryan Reyes on that pass to the low post and getting behind Macklin. Buti na lang for Ginebra na bitawan din ni Ryan Reyes, and he wanted to get that ball back.
Inbound from the left as Aaron Aban will check back in para kay Fonacher. Larry Fonacher hindi pa rin masyado nag-aambag dito.
Wala pa rin, and you know, in order for Larry to score, he needs to shoot the ball. He hasn't shot the ball.
Macklin at the post, handoff, pabalik yung Urbistondo. They go to Barangay for the pull-up from the baseline. Berrios out-times Macklin that time around.
43-year-old John Berrios battling the 6'11" import.
Konti na ba si Berrios? Oh, steal by Urbistondo. Bothered by the defense of Jason Castro. How about Castro?
Wow, Jason chasing down that Urbistondo breakaway.
Mitchell taken away by Hatfield. 3-on-1. DH bomb puts it up. No! Dalawa lang ng ring yun, pero meron namang foul.
Oh man.
First steal by Urbistondo. Pero Tokendex doing enough by Jason Castro to bother it. Tapos dito, nawala rin kay Mitchell yung bola. Hatfield fouled. Jason Castro giving it up. Para nga naman, hindi maka-easy layup.
Si Rudy ngayon, tumutukod na siya. Medyo mahirap yung sequence na yun, up and down.
As we send it over to Jessica.
Nabigla daw ito si Jason Castro last game, hindi daw siya ready, nag-adjust daw ang Ginebra sa kanya. And they showed that they wanted to win. Kaya naman tonight, he said he wanted to look to pass and focus less on his own shot and more on defense, guys.
Thank you, Jessica. Pero the times na tumira siya ng first half, talaga namang malas, 0 for 7. Pero dito sa third quarter, Jason Castro is turning it up.
Well, the shots that he missed in the first half, going to the basket, small jump, short jumpers, but same shots as he's taking in the second half, but the difference is he's just making them.
71-61. Mitchell wants to cut this deficit to a single digit, and he does so. This is the closest Tokendex has come. 24 puntos para kay Tony Mitchell. Hatfield asking for Macklin to move to the post. Para kay Laales. Urbistondo gets it over to Macklin. Castro from behind. Takes it away. Aban to Larry. Overpasses it.
Well, Aaron Aban was put in a situation where he doesn't really know what to do leading the break. It's usually the guards who lead the break, and that time Aaron Aban made the wrong decision of passing it ahead of Larry Punasher.
Pagkakataon ng Barangay Ginebra, balik na naman sa double digits ang kanilang kalamangan. Just 3.5 remaining in the third quarter. Turnovers this quarter so far. Verimundo at the post. Spinning, fading. Picks up the foul on Tony Mitchell. Tony Mitchell's got to watch it. Pareho sila ni Macklin na may technical foul na sa ballgame nito.
Yes, he has to be really careful. And going to Kirby against the inboard right now is really a good idea because Tony Mitchell doesn't really know how to play Kirby Raimundo, and Kirby has a lot of moves. He is one of the best post players in our league for a long time.
We invite everybody to enjoy a weekend stay on the 10th newly opened property, Microtel by Wyndham, General Santos City, for only 2,499 pesos per night. Valid on weekends until December 2013 only. For reservations, call 899-7171 or log on to microtelphilippines.com. Microtel Ulam, para sa masa, mahal na masa, ulalam, 15 pesos lang.
Wala sardinas yung upo na yun. Grabe, no? Masasabi mo marami talagang tao dahil mara sardinas, nakadikit sila sa gilid ng railing.
Basta may line of sight lang, okay na. Kahit saan yung katawan mo mapunta, basta yung mata mo, kita yung court.
Kahit marinig mo na lang yung itulog ng mga tao, yun na lang yung pinuntahan mo dito.
10-point ball game. Pamboy Raimundo now on the floor for the first time para dito sa Tropag Texters. That gives you an idea of how healthy or unhealthy actually Jimmy Alabag is.
Siguro sinabi niya kay Coach Norman na hindi talaga kaya.
So hindi rin naman makakatulong. Gano'ng kahirap yan. Like si Mark Caguiwa, all playoffs long, nasabi niya, frustrated siya doon sa bench dahil natutong ka pero hindi ka makatulong. Si Alabag, honestly, hindi talaga kaya.
Hindi talaga kaya. Ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa, si Mark Caguiwa, ang tagal na hindi nagalaro sa finals. Si Jimmy kasi naglaro na ng finals last conference pa. And the last couple of years also. Si Caguiwa, siya yung gusto talaga maglaro ngayon.
Urbistondo gets into Raimundo. They swing it around. Maragall against the shot clock. Couldn't bail him out. Pamboy Raimundo with a rebound. Gets it over to Mitchell. 2.5 remaining in the third. Mitchell in trouble. Gets it up to Ferriols. Ferriols is fouled. Will shoot to the line for 2 shots.
Mitchell realizing that not only one guy is helping him on the defensive side, but 3-4 guys collapsing on him, and he made the right decision of finding a wide open jumper that's underneath the basket.
Ferriols has had a solid ball game for himself after starting tonight. Takes care of the first free throw. Makisummer saya na sa Patty's Point. Avail of 4 bottles of any strong beers for only 100 pesos during happy hour or 1,000 worth of food and drinks on peak hours, and get a chance to win 3 iPad minis. Tara na kabarkada, visit the nearest Patty's Point today or on Tuesday. Wala na Ligor Bank. Ferriols misses on the second. Macklin and Aban getting entangled. And this looks like it's going to be a flagrant foul on V-Mac. He threw down Aaron Aban.
And you see the dejection on the bench of Ginebra right now. And right now we're looking at the bench of Ginebra, and it looked like it might be good night for Macklin. And just a disappointment of just biting at the antics of TNT.
Macklin had a technical foul earlier on. Double technical sila ni Tony Mitchell. And this time around, the referees are investigating if this is indeed a flagrant foul. Right on that rebound play, Vernon Macklin just lost it. Naunahan ni Aaron Aban sa pwestuhan na itong si Vernon Macklin. He's right there under him. V-Mac just takes him down.
I don't know what Macklin was thinking. And unless Aaron did something that is really unusual, but as we see it here, everything was really clear.
And a regular foul is whistled on Vernon Macklin. Penalty na ang Barangay Ginebra, so 2 shots parating para kay Aaron Aban.
And Aban is just shaking off the cobwebs right now, being thrown on the floor by Macklin. Oh, Ginebra just dodged a bullet right there. They just dodged a bullet. Huge bullet.
Aaron Aban will be tested as Talking Tex is now banging on that Ginebra door. 7 na lang ang abante ng Barangay. Aban daw misses on the first.
We see both benches right now in front of us, Magu, and the bench players of TNT they were all up right now, standing up, and Ginebra is all down. I don't know. They're still leading this game by 7 points, and it looks like they're the ones who are trying to catch up.
Split galing kay Aban cuts this deficit to 6. And Barangay Ginebra hang on as Coach Al Francisco has redeployed L.A. Tenorio.
Well, he has no choice. The 40-point lead is gone right now, and it's down to 6 points.
Tenorio di discarte playing with 4 personal fouls. Raimundo on it. Tenorio in traffic, puts up a wild shot. Rebound na pulot na lang dito ng tropa. Mitchell against Tenorio. LA will let him go. Mitchell puts it up, trying to rebound it again. Ellis fouls him from behind.
TNT taking advantage of the weak transition defense of Ginebra Santiago. Yeah, itong si Mitchell tuloy-tuloy sa basket.
And right here, LA had to let him go. Hindi pwede makipagsabayan sa LA because he would have picked up his 5th personal foul.
Exactly right. And it's up to the other guys to come down and clog that lane for any penetrators.
A minute 53 remaining in the third. Tony Mitchell with 24 points. Stays there after 2 misses. Tenorio with a rebound from way beyond. Galing pa sa 3-point line yan. No field goals for Ginebra for almost 6 minutes now. Raimundo in trouble. Gets it to Tenorio. LA to Macklin. Gets the basket. May kasama bang foul?
Huge play by L.A. Tenorio. And a bit of a sigh of relief for the Ginebra fans right now. And Macklin, probably can't do anything with that. He was trying to ride Macklin, but he's just too big.
Ang huling field goal ba ng Ginebra before yun bago umupo rin si Tenorio? Parang ganun no?
It looks like it.
Wala sila sa as Ellis collars the offensive rebound. Rebounding has been key in this ballgame, Coach Alas.
It is key, and guys who are getting second chances, both teams not playing or shooting particularly well.
Bamboy takes it to the face sa pagsuntok nito sa Chris Ellis. Oh, Chris Ellis whistled for 6th personal foul. A minute and 25 pa natitira. Third quarter pa lamang to.
That's quite unexpected, and we didn't even know that he had 5 fouls. And even Ginebra coaches probably didn't know that he had 5 fouls. And the slap on the face was inadvertent. Hindi naman sinadya yun.
Take another another look at that last sequence. Pamboy Raimundo secures this leather. Ellis gambling dun sa sundot. At inabot na niya sa mukha. Ito si Pamboy. Barangay Ginebra will be tested here. LA Tenorio, 4 personal fouls. Chris Ellis already tossed.
And believe it or not, Ginebra is still very much in control of this game. Macklin is still on the floor. He's not in foul trouble. It's only LA who's in foul trouble. But the problem right now for Ginebra is that TNT is beginning to impose their will by penetrating to the basket.
Raimundo splits. 74-67. Pito ang abante ng Ginebra, just under a minute and a half remaining in the third. Raimundo at the post, kontra dito kay Mitchell. Kirby, naibit, talabas kay JJ. Helter Grant with a 17-foot jumper. It's good!
Finally, JJ was able to make a jump shot.
9 points in the contest para dito sa 2008 MVP. Another foul is whistled here. Kirby Raimundo whistled for this one. Para kay Kirby, ikalawa niya yan. Pero kanina pa nasa penalty ang Ginebra. Kanina, mintis pareho para dito kay Mitchell. Let's see how he does now. 9 of 15 mula sa free throw line. Ito si Tony Mitchell. As Castro has come back in para dito kay Pamboy Raimundo. Mitchell goes 2 for 2.
And for TNT again, they will just have to stay close in this game, beginning the fourth quarter. And right now, they're right there, 7 points down, and they still have a chance to get to cut the lead down.
Elton misses. Bonasher out hustles Macklin to the rebound. Castro gets it to Larry, touches it down low. Berrios carving space, reverse, doesn't work. Alban taps it out. Bakit Mitchell yung bola pero meron ng foul.
Yeah, it was a loose ball foul on Mitchell.
Penalty na rin naman ang talk and text. So 2 free throws parating para sa Ginebra.
2 free throws for Mac Barangay.
Mac Barangay has been slowed down here in the third quarter after exploding for 13 in the first half. He's now got a total of 16 as Hatfield comes back in para naman kay Macklin.
Hindi naman siguro nagkukulang ng pang-aaral itong Ginebra, itong mga coaches kay Tony Mitchell, na wag na siya masyado mag-react sa mga lahat ng ginagawa ng mga kalaban sa kanya. Because he's just too important. Right now, if you're an import, if you're gone, the 50% of your contribution will be taken away. So, ang laki ng responsibility mo to stay on the floor.
78-69, last shot time para dito sa tropa. Wanting to inch closer as we enter the final frame. Castro against Tenorio. LA looking over his shoulder para ma-anticipate yung pick. Reyes for 3. No, that'll do it for the first 36 minutes of action. Pero Tenorio is shaken up and he will hobble back to that Barangay Ginebra bench after trying to fight through that pick. Look at Jason Castro. He has definitely woken up his tropang texters. 11 of his 13 points in this third quarter.